Hello, everyone, and welcome. Thank you for attending the Pathway Wellness Seminar Series. In this session, provided by the team that brings you 3D Mindspace, the mindfulness and meditation experience. My name is Arlene Serta, and I'm your co-host, along with Deepak Goyal and Shrikant Ananthakrishnan. If you've attended our previous sessions, thank you for coming back. If you're new, we'll tell you how you can watch the previous sessions later in this session. In this session 5, we'll focus on how mindfulness and meditation can redefine pain and happiness. The major topics that will be covered in this session is we'll do a brief introduction, and then we'll go through our featured presentation, a different approach to pain management, mindfulness and meditation. And then following after that, we'll have a 16-minute guided meditation, and then some information after that about our 3D Mindspace community and information around local area coordinators. And finally end it with some Q&A if you have any questions. Next slide. The 3D Mindspace Core Committee includes individuals who are passionate about mindfulness and meditation, have varying levels of years of meditation experience, and have very strong personal experiences using mindfulness and meditation. The core committee includes individuals from across multi-brands at DS, and here they are. We have Deepak Goyal from Samulia. He's located in the Midwest. Arlene Serta, that's me. I'm from the Biovia brand and located in Northern California. We have George Mutes at SolidWorks, and he's in the East Coast. And we also have Shrikant Ananthakrishnan from Innovia, also on the East Coast. And our newest member, Valerie Dumais, who's our HR representative and based out of our Montreal office. Next slide. So if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to us, and we'll answer any questions about the program. Next slide. What is the mission of 3D Mindspace? It's to bring awareness to the benefits and practices of mindfulness and meditation to DS employees so that using these techniques, they can improve their holistic well-being. Next slide. Here are the 6 W's for 3D Mindspace. You will see the slide at every session with color changes to show you what progress has been made in the 3DS Mindspace program. Blue will indicate what action has been implemented. So to date, we have the 3D Mindspace program that's been implemented to provide the mindfulness and meditation experience at DESO. And we've also instituted monthly community meetings to educate, train, and discuss. So we have core committee meetings that are held every 3 weeks, and we also are providing seminar sessions through the Wellness Pathway seminars. The green will indicate the action that is in progress. So as you see here, currently, we are currently developing the local area programs. So as identified here under WHO, we have a core committee, but we're also working on developing a local area program, and then we'll identify our local area coordinators for the various locations. With that, we've also developed the 3D Mindspace community on the platform. So if you have access to the platform area, you can simply search for the 3D Mindspace community, and we'll show you how to do that later in the session. We're currently bringing awareness now by through these seminar sessions, so thank you for attending them. We've also provided some links and tips on how to do meditation through the 3DS community, and also the community is there for everyone to share any information. Now the orange will indicate that it has not been implemented yet. So as I mentioned, we are developing our local area program. We will then select and identify the various pilot locations, and the local area coordinators. Um, and so that will also go in time with finding spaces for the various site locations. The whys, there's been a lot of proven studies and data out there that demonstrate the individual improvements as well as organizational productivity. But we'd like to hear from you in the 3DS Mindspace community. If you've been doing it for years, tell us how it has changed your life. If you're new and just starting with the apps, tell us your thoughts as well. As we implement more programs, we will conduct polls and surveys to gather your feedback. Our program in obtaining funding and growing our program. Next slide. Before we begin our presentation, we have a few tips for a smooth audio and video experience. If you're using, please use your computer's audio speakers or headsets rather than the phone. Check the volume on your computer's speakers or headset. If you still cannot hear audio or see video, please try restarting the session. Please do not download large files or data while the webinar is playing. And also do not disconnect or please do not connect or disconnect VPN during webinar. If you're still facing issues, call to the webinar seminar for immediate support. And you can dial these numbers here and also log in this link. We'll provide that in the Q&A area, in the chat area. Okay, next slide. So now on to our featured presentation called A Different Approach to Pain Management, provided by Dr. Fadel Saidan, who is an assistant professor of neurobiology and anatomy and the Center of Integrative Medicine's associate director of neuroscience at Wake Forest School of Medicine. His program of research is focused on understanding and identifying the psychological and neural processes that mediate the relationship between self-regulatory practices and health. Specifically, Dr. Zaidan's research has uncovered the specific brain mechanisms involved in mindfulness meditation-based pain relief. He is currently developing meditation-based interventions to best target chronic pain. And so let's learn about the psychological and neural processes that mediate the relationship between self-regulatory practices and health. Let me start the presentation. Okay, we will now begin our guided meditation by Laura Wharton called the Body Scan Relaxation Meditation. Laura Wharton practiced law for only 7 months before moving on to follow her passion of teaching meditation for lawyers and other professionals. Under her brand, Listen Lightly, she provides meditation workshops for law firms and corporate clients online guided meditations, and blog content about the power of mindfulness and meditation. And while we begin to while we set up to begin, start to relax your body by sitting back in your chair. Sit up with a straight posture and take a few deep breaths.
This is Laura of Listen Lightly, and this is a 15-minute body scan and relaxation meditation. Come to a comfortable position, seated, either on cushions on the floor or on a chair, wherever you're the most comfortable. Ensuring that your spine is straight, your chest is open and your shoulders are back. Your head is reaching tall, and your eyes can be closed, or you can look slightly in front of you on the floor. Your hands resting on your lap, your feet firmly planted on the ground. Begin to turn your awareness within you, noticing how your body feels right now, without changing anything at first, but just tuning into yourself. Notice how you feel physically today. Notice how you feel energetically today. Notice how you feel emotionally. Paying attention to your current state with curiosity and letting go of any effort to feel any different than how you're feeling right now. Now notice what your breath is doing. Again, without trying to change anything, but just noticing or observing where it's going in your body. Whether it's deep or shallow, whether it feels smooth or forced. Notice what emotions are present as you breathe in, and then breathe out again. Sitting up tall, we're going to begin the body scan, beginning with our heads, focusing all your awareness on how your head feels right now. And as we scan each part of our body and bring our awareness to it one by one, we're going to relax whatever part we're focusing on. So, paying attention to what sensations you can feel within your head. Relaxing your face, your forehead, the point between your eyebrows, letting your eyes be heavy, and allowing your jaw to relax. moving on to your neck and throat, allowing any tension that's being held there to release, and letting your throat be soft. Notice any sensations you can pick up on within your throat. Moving on to your shoulders. Perhaps, if it's comfortable, taking a couple deep breaths, filling your shoulders with air on the inhale. And as you exhale, allowing them to release away from your ears, feeling your shoulder blades slide down your back. Noticing any particular sensations within your shoulders. And notice how it feels as you release them lower down your back. Changing our physical posture, intentionally releasing our muscles, cues our mind to become relaxed. So noticing if you feel this connection within yourself. Throughout this exercise, thoughts will arise, and you'll become distracted, and that's okay. It's all part of the meditation. Just notice where your mind goes at each point. And whenever you notice that your mind has wandered, gently bring it back to whatever part of your body you're focusing on. And continue to breathe. Now bringing your attention to your left arm, noticing any energy or sensations you can feel within it, and allowing it to be heavy, relaxing your elbow, your wrist, the palm of your hand, and each finger. And then coming to your right arm, allowing it to be heavy and gently relaxing it from your elbow, through your wrist, into your hand and each individual fingertip. Bringing your attention now to your chest. And as you breathe in and out of your chest, allow it to soften with each exhale. And any tightness that you can sense within there, use your breath to massage this space and release the tension. Moving into your rib cage, observe as your ribs expand with each inhale and relax again with each exhale. Noticing this fluidity within you. It doesn't require any effort, but can simply be observed. Now moving into your stomach, watching as it expands on the inhale, allowing it to be soft and warm. Bringing your awareness to your lower back. Just note if you can feel any tension in there where so many of us hold stress. And if so, see if you can intentionally release it. Surrendering any effort right now. Moving into your hips and pelvis region. Taking a couple breaths into this space. And noticing what sensations you can pick up on. Now, moving into your left leg, relaxing your thigh, your knee, your shin and calf, your left ankle, the sole of your left foot, and each individual toe. Notice if you can feel the difference between each toe. Now notice any difference between your left leg and your right leg. Perhaps there is, perhaps there isn't. Doesn't matter. We're just noticing. Now coming to your right leg, beginning to relax it from the top of your hip. Moving through your thigh, relaxing your knee, your shin and calf, all the muscles in your ankles, the bottom of your foot, and each individual toe. Now opening up your awareness so that it encompasses your entire body. Just observe as you sit here, breathing naturally. Not trying to reach any particular state or create any particular experience, but instead paying attention to the experience that you're having right now, however that feels to you. Remembering that every time you sit to meditate, your experience will be completely different. And that's okay. Becoming aware of your experience each time, and more throughout the rest of your life, is why we meditate. challenging yourself here to pay attention to your breath and the rhythm of your body for the next 20 seconds. And now starting to take some deeper breaths, breathing in some energy, fresh air into your lungs. And if you'd like, sighing out the stale air, exhaling completely, letting go of anything you no longer need today, anything you can let go of mentally or emotionally, so that you leave this sitting feeling a bit more refreshed, clear-headed, and centered. And now starting to bring some movement into your hands, perhaps rolling your shoulders if that feels good. Eventually bringing your hands in front of you and rubbing the palms together to generate some warmth. Placing them over your eyes, noticing if you can feel that warmth transfer to your eyes. Gently blinking your eyes open and releasing your hands.
Hello, everyone. This is Shrikant here. And while you slowly come out of meditation, I hope you had a good session. First time we've tried just audio instead of playing it through YouTube. And hopefully all of you had a good session. So we have around 12 minutes left, and I'll quickly progress through a few more things about 3D Mindspace. We look at the resources, which is rewards at 3ds.com. We have the 3ds Mindspace community. We have the power of vitality, and we also have some meditation apps. We just did a meditation through Insight Timer. Next slide, please. So just for your information, all the past 3D Mindspace sessions, they are available at the rewards at 3ds.com website. Live Pathway to Wellness webinars, Introduction to Mindfulness, which also contains other interesting webinars such as Better Sleep, Positive Parenting Tips, and etc. Next slide. We actually also have a rewards at 3DS YouTube channel. The important thing, though, is when you are searching for this channel, make sure you type it exactly as you see it over there, which is rewards, and then space, and at 3DS, one word, because otherwise you will not be able to find it on YouTube. But most of our sessions will be available even through YouTube, through that channel. And whatever sessions we will be having, like this one and future ones, will eventually be available over there. Next slide. We have the 3D Mindspace dashboard, in which you have 4 tabs. The first one is Learn, which talks a little bit about what mindfulness is, what meditation is, and a few quick tips to practice mindfulness at work. And also there are the media links in which we share all the past featured presentations that we have played in the past sessions. Next slide. The practice session, it gives us more resources about the different apps and also guided meditation links. So we will keep updating this tab as we progress through our sessions. The Grow gives more resources as to where you can find out different programs to learn more about mindfulness and meditation. Next slide. And most importantly, our own community, the 3D Mindspace community, where you can post comments. We will post information, maybe surveys and different things. And actually, the best way to get to the dashboard is to subscribe to the 3D Mindspace community, after which you will be given access to the dashboard also. Next slide. So instructions to join 3D Mindspace, thanks to David, who's here in the Waltham office. Log on to Swim and click on the top quadrant. Click on the arrow next to My Social and Collaborative Apps to see its apps. Click on the 3D Swim app. Type 3D Mindspace in the search field, and then click Enter. You will get to the result of the 3D Mindspace community and ask to join. You'll receive a swim notification and an email about the dashboard, because we will also add you to the dashboard once you request access to the community. And add the dashboard to your platform. And your dashboard will appear in your list of dashboards when you sign on to 3ds Compass next time. Next slide. And just a reminder, those of you who have subscribed to the Power of Vitality, there is the Healthy Mind program, and there's more information about that in the link given below. Next slide. Here we have a list of meditation apps. There is Insight Timer, Stop, Breathe and Think, Calm, Headspace, Aware. Some of them are free of cost. Some of them have subscriptions and guided meditations. And so it's a mix and match of different features. And pick and choose and try them, because there's a lot of resources out there. And you may come up with your own app, because there are many apps out there, and you can inform us and we can add them to the list. I'll now hand it over to Deepak for the rest of the presentation.
Thanks, Shri, and thank you, Arlene. Well, we have just a couple of more slides left before we jump into any Q&A. So we are constantly trying to improve this initiative we are calling 3D Mindspace. And in Q3, Q4, we are trying to come up with another portion of this initiative, which is trying to set up these webinars in local conference rooms, in training rooms, in your local office, so that you guys can come together as a community and can practice this these mindfulness sessions together. The idea being that way you guys can have some discussion on your progress, or find similarly minded people. So what we are interested in having some people who can act as local area coordinators. And the amount of effort and time commitment involved is really minimal. We are looking for 1 to 2 hours per month of your commitment. So basically, the responsibilities of local area coordinators would be simply to book a room. So if you have, if you are in an office, local office, where there are 100, 200 people, it's possible that maybe 10, 20, 30 people might be interested in attending these sessions in a common room. So if people have cubicles or rooms where they are being constantly disturbed by external noise, they can sit together in a conference room or in a training room or whatever setup you have locally. So you'll basically book that room. You'll check the audio video in that room to make sure that the session is playing correctly, we can do a test webinar with you guys beforehand. Then you'll simply send an email to your local office colleagues telling them, hey, today we have this mindfulness and meditation session. Please come attend, let's attend it together. Then you'll simply report the attendance, how many people attended, and collect any feedback and send it to us. So that's really what we are looking for. In the past, some people have shown interest to help out this community. We'll be contacting those people. And also, we have a large number of DS offices with acquisitions and other things going on. So if you are in an office where you are willing to do this activity, please do let us know. You can contact any of us, Arlene, Shri, or myself, or Valerie, and we'll chat with you how to proceed in that direction. Please keep in mind that this community, 3D Mindspace community, is by the employees and for the employees. We don't have any hidden agenda or nothing to sell, but this community can survive only if you give us feedback, if you participate, and share any benefits you are receiving, so that we can continuously try to bring more and more activities for this community. Just a quick announcement for session 6th. It would be focused on breathing to relax. So in this session, we'll explore the power of mindful breathing to bring a relaxation to the body and mind. So please subscribe for this upcoming session. Please register for it. It would be held in Q3 of this year. And now we can address if there are any questions or any comments for today's session. Please feel free to type them in the Q&A dialog box. And I'm just quickly taking a look at it. There were some comments regarding video being broken. One thing we would like to mention is that so in preparation for this 3D Mindspace sessions, we do a lot of behind the scene background work. We try to review many featured presentations, and then all of us agree on which one is the best one. And we have also done some work with GoToWebinar, who's our webinar vendor. So we asked them about this audio video issue, and we listed some of the things that we have seen on the in one of the presentation slides, what to look out for in terms of audio video issues. And what they said was it's generally either bandwidth issue from the user, or it is hardware issue from the user. So that's why we mentioned few tips about dialing in from the computer and not using just the phone, and not doing a heavy upload or download, etc. But if you still have any audio video issue, it's a very user specific issue, and we are willing to help you out by doing a test session with a GoToWebinar support. So if you would like to do this, please send us an email to any of us and we'll get you set up. We'll do a test session. I announced some dates for test session previously in the community, but I did not get any responses. We have seen it's a small number of people for which it has happened, but if it has happened with you and you would like to sort it out, please contact us. Okay, so most of the comments, earlier comments, were regarding this video issue. And then okay, so one question by Keith, is this connected in any way to Vitality? That would be great. So we mentioned previously some of the apps can be connected to Vitality, so that you can earn Vitality points when you do guided meditations. So if you check out the website www.powerofvitality.com, or just see the link in our featured presentation. We'll put this today's seminar on our rewards at 3ds community. You can check the link there, or you can send us an email if you need specific link. And then one question by Mario, why we don't set up a meditation room in each campus? Excellent question. That's what I mentioned just now, that this is something we are trying to do. And we need local area coordinators to coordinate that effort. Please keep in mind that all of us who are organizing these sessions, we are also regular employees. We are not part of HR, although HR is helping us. So we need the community's help to expand this community. If you are willing to help us out in setting up a meditation room in each campus or reserving it, please do that. Our vision is to have a dedicated room in each campus down the road. But until then, we still can use conference rooms and training rooms if they are available. Okay. Rosemary, thank you very much for your effort in creating this session. Really helpful and unique. Thank you for that feedback. Krishna asked, just wondering how many participants attended today. This series is wonderful and very beneficial. Thank you very much. So Krishna, we had more than 100 people who attended this session today. I saw 113 at one point. And I believe we have had in total more than at least 400 or 500 different people who have attended our last 5 sessions. So we see good interest in this community. That's why we are continuing this on. And then Keith asked, what page on the Vitality website is the connection? And Shrikant gave you the link there. Kindly check the information about Vitality there. Shri, maybe you can put this in chat box also for everyone.
Yes, I will actually post it on the community also. I will put it in the chat box and the community.
Right. And if you need any help in being part of the community, kindly feel free to contact us, and we'll be more than happy to help you. And I'll just put maybe the slide with our names so that you can search for us through your Outlook and shoot us an email to any of us, and we'd be more than happy to help you with any needs in terms of how to attend a community or any other questions you might have. Okay, Abhishek, thank you for amazing session. Thank you very much for providing this sort of feedback. And if you have any suggestions for future sessions, please email us, and we'd be more than happy to incorporate those suggestions. So thank you for attending today's session. That's all for questions. We are about 3 minutes over time. So we'll end the session here and look forward to seeing you again in our next session. Take care, everyone. Bye.